Great morning, everyone. Great morning, great morning. Hope everyone can hear me this morning. Yeah, I love Saturdays. Just working on a couple of things here before we get underway. Let me just turn on the music, which I hope is not blaring. But it's a fantastic morning and day to celebrate some things, to celebrate you all, to see you. We are so blessed and highly favored. Okay. Amazing and great morning, valuable people. Welcome to the Mitch Race Podcast. I want to thank you for being here, and I am so absolutely grateful for your presence. I want to let you know that I see you and I hear you. And it's my goal today to bring you my A game, and the A stands for an attitude of excellence. That is, in these moments, I want to give you what I've got. All I've got. And in return, I'm asking for and hoping that you will meet me here with your A game, being prepared to listen, learn, grow, and have a good time together. Thank you. I really need that. I am Mitch Race, and I help middle-aged to seasoned professional men who are distracted, unclear, and don't know their value gain clarity and vision so that they can become their best versions of themselves while earning the income that they need, that they want, that they desire, that they deserve, that matches. And again, I actually want to go back a little bit. The high income that matches their image. That being said, I want to help usher into this episode by asking a couple of questions, just a few short questions. Do you feel alone? Are there times that you feel out of place, like you don't belong where you're at, or don't know what to say to people maybe that are around you? You might be at a party and that's occurred. You might be in a church function and that's occurred, where you just don't, wherever it is, school, classroom, just where you feel like you didn't belong and you just didn't know what to say to people. Do you feel like you're tolerated and not celebrated? That you're there for everyone else, but it doesn't feel like there's anyone there for you? Do you feel unseen? Do you feel as if no one hears you? Have you lost your faith? And do you feel that your dreams no longer matter and that you don't matter? That no one seems to believe in you? Do you feel misunderstood? These kinds of thoughts and feelings can contribute to low self-esteem, causing you to feel unloved, unwanted, and undeserving. All of these speak to feelings of inadequacy and are detrimental to the health and growth of a you that was created to be a successful, happy, and thriving human being here on this planet, because you do serve a purpose. These things, these kinds of thoughts and feelings can distort one's self-image. Not seeing yourself as valuable, not seeing your potential, your God-given gifts and dreams. You don't see those. Not acknowledging your positive qualities and accomplishments, the great things that you have done. You don't acknowledge those. You've forgotten about those. You've gotten imposter syndrome about who you really are. Something is missing. And it could be a number of things that are missing. But in this particular case, we're talking about that something being a connection, and that is a connection to community. You can boost your self-esteem and your self-image by tapping into the power of a community. So today on the Mitch Race podcast, we're going to look at ways a community can build your self-esteem. So let's jump right into it this morning and let's get what we came for. Community self-esteem or collective self-esteem is a psychological concept that describes how an individual's self-image is influenced by their interactions with others and the groups they are a part of. That's the more, I guess, scientific explanation. But we're going to break it down. Being involved in a community can help boost your self-esteem by building confidence. Positive reinforcement and encouragement come from peers, and that can help people feel more competent, more confident, more capable, and more valued. A great community is going to champion you and cheer you on. They're going to be there for you when the chips are down, when you're having trouble even being there for yourself and you don't know what to do, who to turn to. They're going to help you. A great community will appreciate you for who you are, what you do, and build you up, not tear you down. Community can help you boost your self-esteem by making friends and even making family. Allies. You will gather some allies. They will help you throw rocks at your enemy or enemies. I am so sorry, but that is a way to put it, because that means that they're behind you. Community, a good community, has your back. They are there for you, as they have been there for me. A good community will help you to root yourself in a common cause, and they'll do it together with you for a greater cause that may even be higher, even bigger than the cause you've dreamt of, or the dream you dreamt that is so massive and huge. But a community will get behind you and be a strong, strong support system in your success. Community can help you become more culturally aware. And in these days of people not being culturally aware and being unconscious and being unaware and being dismissive of others because of where they come from, what they look like, their nationality, their sexuality, their personality, we need unity. So community is great for that. By immersing yourself in the community, it can help you meet people from different backgrounds and gifts and learn about their way of life. Because everybody does come from somewhere, and all cultures have something to offer. I can tell you this, in my community, I've got a lot of different types of people in my community. And just to name one community, because I'm involved in several. But we are still talking about community. I know doctors in the community, wellness, people in weight loss, people who specialize in lupus, resilience and hardship, financial zones of genius, authors, God, rejection, massage therapy, corporate people who are and know how to help entrepreneurs achieve the next level, Midwesterners, Southwesterners, Northwesterners, Easterns, Western people. Community can help you boost your self-esteem. And you can be around a lot of different people with a lot of different backgrounds. And that's really encouraging given the climate that we often find ourselves in, or that we think we find ourselves in. You can boost your self-image and your self-esteem by tapping into the right community. A community will help you to learn who you are, whose you are, and how to pursue excellence. Get some new skills. And if you're really lucky to have the right mentors and people in your life to help you find your purpose. I just want to tell you that from the heart, that a community for me has meant nearly everything. They've been family. Some of you out there now listening to this, and you are family. A community can make you feel loved. I feel loved. I feel supported. I feel appreciated. I feel really blessed. I'm learning a lot. I'm growing a lot. I feel like I'm actually living my best life, and I believe that it can only get better. I feel encouraged. I am really encouraged by my community, the community I've been blessed enough to find myself in. I've made great friends who have become family. And as we talk about it, and you see all the time in posts and in chats, people saying that family is where it's at. And it is. Family is very valuable. I don't have anything if I don't have my family. I know family men, family women. I'm a family man myself. Single women, single men, amazing fathers, amazing married families, people who are connected, people who are out here doing and living their best lives, going out here and making a difference. Community has meant that for me. It's really meant that for me. And I almost did not join this particular community. I almost did not find this community. And that's kind of like the way my story goes right now. At the time when I was really in need of something, I was looking for change. I found myself in a hotel room in Vegas one morning. I woke up, I was at a business event. And I thought when I went out to Vegas, I said, okay, you look pretty good. But when I looked in the mirror, I got up early that morning before anybody got up, and I looked in the mirror and I realized that something was missing. I realized that something was wrong with me. I didn't look good. I felt tired. I felt overweight. I felt like I was struggling to find myself where I belong. And a lot of that did take place because, I'd lost the thing, my mom. That was my guiding light, even though the Lord is my guiding light. But I had been going on and not paying attention to the landscape, not close attention the way that I should have. And I decided I was going to make a change. And I started making a change in that hotel room. I started exercising and breathing better and just reimagining my life, what it would be like if I find what I'm looking for. And lo and behold, thank God, a few short weeks later, Darren Walker of the Be Iconic community tapped me on the shoulder and said, hey, brother, I got something for you. I want you to check this out. And I also saw his post online. I was like really intrigued as to what he was doing with his community, because I know he's had some success in that. And I was a part of another community that he was very successful in, and I had a lot of success in. I just came to a point where as I was in a different space. And to make a long story short, I actually turned his offer down, he came to me 3 times. And just to think, I had excuses. I'm here looking to get somewhere and become my best self, and I had excuses. I had excuses about money. I had some excuses about time. I had some issues. I'm just going to put it like that. My self-confidence was down and my self-esteem was down, even though I was in emotions of doing things. And that community changed my life and helped me to get my faith a little bit more solid as well. And if you're not in it for faith, it's okay. I had faith, but I needed more. I needed faith in myself. I needed to trust again. And I needed to learn how to walk and run because I just did not like where I was and where I might be headed. And it's not that it might have been a bad place. It just might have been a place where I didn't need to be, where I couldn't find my purpose. If not for this community that I joined, and if not Darren and the Lord moving in his life the way that the Lord moved, to come back to me and offer me an opportunity to join an iconic community, then we're certainly, I don't believe, having this particular conversation, this particular day, about this particular purpose, which is podcasting in my life, finding my purpose there, really enjoying it, feeling very, very empowered and very helpful to a whole new community, many of who I've yet to meet and who are going to be introduced through a replay and even on the live as this continues to grow. But excusitis can get in the way of you finding your community. I'm just grateful that was not my case. And since then, I have just been on fire. I've been consistent. I've been thriving. I've been living. I've been learning. And I've been loving every single minute of it. I'm growing in my purpose. I'm a podcaster. I'm putting together my first masterclass. I'm going to hear more about that. And this is just my story. It's not really about me because it's really about you. But I get to choose to love to share my story and how I almost didn't join a community. And a community can help you boost your self-esteem. As I said, if you're really lucky to have the right mentors and people in your life, the right community, they'll help you find your purpose. And that might be something that you never thought that you would look for, because I didn't at the time. I was looking to make money, sure. But so many of us were. But to find purpose is to find yourself. And I believe that is the magic of a community. And I believe that a community, a good community, a solid community of winners, leaders, icons, and champions, like the one I'm a part of, and the one that I'm going into and building with you all, that's where it's at, that they'll help you find it. They'll help you get there. We'll help you get there. And that being said, I want to thank you for a really dynamic Saturday morning. I hope that you have all gotten value from this podcast. And I want to kind of now go and take this in for a landing because I'm excited to tell you and talk about a few things. I want to thank you for your constant and growing love and support of the Mitch Race podcast. That means so much to me. It means a heck of a whole lot to me. And I honestly feel that it's valuable to you, and that's why I show up. Because today was challenging. This morning was challenging. So I'm going to ask you to please Share this with someone. Subscribe. Talk about it. Post about it. Chat about it. Pray about it. And DM me your thoughts. Let me know what you're interested in hearing from me. You might have something on your mind and your heart that you want to talk about. You want to give me feedback on the Mitch Race podcast? Anything you'd like, please feel free to DM me because I am here. I'm here to help. I'm here to learn. I'm here to grow. I'm here to help middle-aged to seasoned professional men and women who are distracted, unclear, and don't know their value gain clarity and vision so that they can become the best version of themselves while earning their desired high income to match their image. So now the great news. My first masterclass is scheduled to launch later this month on Sunday, September 29th at 4 p.m., and it is a free masterclass. Again, it's free, that I intend to bring massive value to and to give that away. This is 4 steps to reframe your mindset to a 6-figure income. I don't know about you, but if you don't think that free is valuable, then you're missing out because free is very valuable. Save this date and make a commitment to be there because I plan to bring my A game to this masterclass. And again, it's a free masterclass. 4 steps to reframe your mindset to a 6-figure income. Sunday, September 29th at 4 p.m. Save the date. Thank you again for being here on the Mitch Race podcast this Saturday. I'm going to be signing off. So until then, have a wonderful and amazing, iconic, superb, phenomenal Saturday and weekend. And reframe your vision, reframe your value, and reframe your victory. I'll talk to you all and see you all again next week. Thank you. I see that I probably still have a few on Instagram. That's interesting. I love it. I'm going to take a picture of these because I want to save them and get back to you all because I just don't know whether or not it's everywhere. So I'm going to make sure that I get this. If you can see me, just kind of give me something in the chat because there's a long delay.
Hey, Mitch.
Hey, Tony, good morning.
Hey, excellent podcast, man. Excellent.
Oh, man, I want to thank you so much. Let me leave the studio because I'm like, let me just leave the studio. Let me get out of here.
Hey, man. Hey, look, when everything you were